From time to time, you will see flocks of birds flying across the sky. I will sit back against my chair to watch until the moment they blend into the faraway sky. They open their wings, soaring upwards, and enjoy carefree freedom. As a teacher, you would like to see your students soaring upward in the vast sky of future. To me, a language teacher is a skillful kite flyer. A language teacher makes the kite by providing frame, shape, and string. The absence of one of these will hinder the kite from flying high in the sky. To master in English language, they need to acquire certain skills, such as reading, writing, speaking, listening, grammar, and vocabulary. With these, they will be able to present themselves confidently either in class or real-life situation. Besides, a language teacher controls the string tied to the kite. The kite will face hurdles and obstacles in the sky, causing them to move upwards and downwards. Sometimes there will be strong wind, rain, or even thunder to hit the kite down. Therefore, there should be an appropriate control of the string to monitor the kite from obstacles. Examinations, homework, competition, school activities, learning environment, and expectations from both teachers and parents are common to them. The process of making a kite and flying a kite require patience and enthusiasm. Once you love it, you will enjoy flying and watching the kite high in the sky. The shapes in which kites are made, the heights they can reach, and the exploring journey they take in the sky eventually bring us a valuable treasure. This is my teaching metaphor, a flying kite to reflect who I am as a teacher to students.
A very good morning to Dr. Norainis and my fellow classmates. My name is Tang Tsiao Whua, matric number 6621. Today, I would like to share with you my teaching metaphor. An English language teacher is a skillful kite flyer. First of all, I decided to choose this metaphor because flying a kite used to be my hobby when I was young. I love to see the flying object in the sky because it symbolizes freedom and free will to explore in the vast sky. So, as a fusion teacher, I would like to see my students excel and explore in the vast sky in achieving their dreams. First of all, a kite is constituted by frame, shape, and string. Frame is a basic structure of a kite. It provides support to the kite. It symbolizes the basic language skill. So in learning context, students are able to read, write, listen, and speak in language learning. So second will be the shape. The shape is the outline or the form of a figure. It actually symbolizes the personalities of the students. As we know, students come in different character, races, family backgrounds, and language understandings. So every student has its uniqueness and potentials. Next will be the string. String is a thread that stretches in a long line. It is a must because it is tied to the kite. So it represents the role of a teacher to control and monitor the teaching and learning process in the classroom. So the string played a very important role because it connected the kite that represented by the students to the teacher and the kite flyer. Fourth will be the flyer. Flyer, when we fly a kite, we will discover that there will always be a person down there to control the string. So this person is the skillful kite flyer. So in the learning context, teacher is the skillful kite flyer. There are a lot of flyers in this world, but then there is not much of the skillful kite flyer. So in my point of view, the teacher must be knowledgeable, experienced, flexible. So the knowledgeable comes in which the teachers know a certain level of knowledge until she can impart the knowledge to the students. It means that when students ask the teachers questions, the teachers are able to solve their problems, are able to solve their doubts. Next will be experience. The experienced teacher knows what to teach and how to handle the class situations. A kite flyer means that a sophisticated kite flyer means that the kite flyers know when to tighten and loosen the string to make the kite fly comfortably in the sky. So the teacher must be experienced enough in the teaching and learning process. Next will be the flexible. The teacher needs to be flexible and to adapt different approaches or suitable approaches to different kind of students. Like for example, when the teacher deals with slow learner, he or she needs to come up with different ways to treat them instead of teaching the fast learner. And she or he must be able to tackle the problems effectively. Next will be the wing. Wing and run. So these two items are important because these two aspects, wing and run, are important to get the kite to fly in the sky. It's stimulation and motivation to initiate the learning process. Like for example, teachers use different kinds of pictures, interesting video to initiate the teaching and learning process. So the proper wing acts as the stimulus to fly. So the wing is actually assists the kite to fly in the sky. So the wing can be stimulation or motivation, such as drilling, correction, encouragement, or even rewards. When the students see the rewards or encouragement, they are motivated to learn in the class. Besides the wing, we can see the wing as the opportunity to learn. As we know, there are a lot of activities for in school. For example, debate, public speaking, chorus speaking, and etc. These are the good opportunity for students to learn inside the classroom. Besides run, we can see that running is the first step to get a kite to be fly, for a kite to fly high in the sky. So it means that students need to run. In other words, students need to work hard at the beginning of the learning to acquire knowledge. So it means that it is actually an effort to improve in your learning. So while you are running, you might be falling down. So in the learning process, you will cultivate the moral value of never give up. Next will be the hurdles. So the hurdles, when we fly a kite high in the sky, it is undeniable that there will be hurdles faced by the kite flyers. For example, rain, thunder, or the kite get entangled to tree. So it symbolizes the obstacle in teaching and learning process. Sometimes the string get entangled and even broke off. It means the big impact happened to the teachers. Like for example, the teachers face a lot of obstacles in teaching process. Like such as the students, they do not listen to what you say. And some obstacles come from the teachers, the pressure from the parents and the school itself, and the result of the students are not satisfying. So these are the obstacles that faced by the teacher. So that's why teachers need to have the right and positive attitude in teaching and learning process. First of all is patience. Patience, the teacher need to have a very, very high patience within them in treating different kind of students. Second will be the passion. Passion is love, and teachers are willing to give commitment in their job, that is to teach the students to be successful in life. So teachers need to love their jobs and love their students as well. Next will be the skillful. Skillful means sophisticated, means experience. The teacher need to be experienced, as what I said just now. Teacher need to know when to loosen and when to tighten the string so that the students can achieve the best result, the best side of to achieve the best result in their life. And next will be creative. Creative means that teachers can produce interesting and creative material in teaching and learning. Like what we are trained nowadays, we are asked to come up with projected and non-projected media so that to get their interest in learning. Next will be the critical. Teachers need to be critical in facing the challenges in school. Like for example, teachers need to guide the students and facilitate them in study, fix their weaknesses and improve their strengths so that they can display the best side of themselves. Last but not least is the cooperation. As we can see, the frame, the shape, and the string come from the kite, that is come from the students. And the kite flyers is the teacher itself. So these four elements must work together, must cooperate together so that to ensure the effective teaching and learning process. So in a nutshell, teachers should facilitate and assist them in study, but not restrict them in exploring the knowledge. That means that when we see the kite is flying high in the sky, we should let them to fly. We should give the opportunity and give the space for them to fly, to excel in the sky. Teacher should know the degree of controlling the string so that the students can fly high in the sky. Thank you.